You know, Rabotai, we have a very big mitzvah of achnasat orchim. To have people in our house for Shabbat, for the holidays, Sukkot, Pesach, even Shabbat, or if we cannot do it in these days, always try to help other people. That calls in the Torah achnasat orchim. When you bring in people to your home, especially poor people, Talmidei Chachamim, when you feed them, when you help them, when you give them, you have a lot of bracha and atzlacha from Hashem Yitbarach. Morai v'Rabotai, there is a beautiful story about a big neshama, big soul, that I will tell you in a few moments, who was the big tzaddik that came to this world because amazing parents than what they did also. Morai v'Rabotai, it was a person that his name was Rabbi Eliezer, and he had a wife, her name was Sarah. Rabbi Eliezer, he had a bakery, making challah, and his wife, she was, putting clothes together. One day, she came to her husband and she said, Rabbi Eliezer, we don't have any kids. We don't have a son. We don't have a daughter. Let's do something with our little money that we have. He said, what do you want to do? She told him, let's take the money that we have and let's buy a little small house, and over there we are going to take and we're going to put all the people that don't have money to eat for Shabbat, for the holidays, all the people that don't have money, they don't have clothes, they don't have food, let's have them for Shabbat in our house. Let's do achnasat orchim. Let's do this big mitzvah. Rabbi Eliezer says, Ishti ha'ikara, dear wife, let's do it. I'm with you 100%. They sold the little assets what they had, and they bought something small but something nice, and they had all the beds very nice and clean, hot shower, and they had all this amazing food. And every Shabbat, all the poor people from the city in Russia, they came and they were eating with Rabbi Eliezer, and the wife was making all this food, and they had a bed, they had the hot showers, they literally had everything. Rabbi Eliezer was going with wine and food and meat and fish and make all these poor people very, very happy. One time, it was knocking on the door in the middle of Shabbat. And in the middle of Shabbat, it was this one poor person, and Rabbi Eliezer tells him, Bruchim habayim, Shabbat shalom, come on in. He goes inside, he takes a shower, put a nice clothes, and he's sitting on a Shabbat table, and right away, right there, while he's sitting in the table, he's starting to take all kind of like little stuff, like muktzeh stuff, something that you're not allowed to have it on Shabbat, and he takes those things and he's putting it on the table, and everyone is like screaming, what are you doing? Give respect to the Shabbat, give respect to Rabbi Eliezer, what are you doing? You need to have, this is Shabbat Kodesh, why are you doing this? But Rabbi Eliezer stayed quiet the whole Shabbat. He did not say anything, and he gave him wine and fish and meat and challah and everything. And then he was quiet for the whole Shabbat, and at the end of Shabbat, he told him, stay with us one more night. Please, one more night, stay with us. And he stayed one more night. And guess what? In the morning, when the poor person, he wants to go home, so Rabbi Eliezer is walking him, and then when he goes over there, he tells him, the poor person tells Rabbi Eliezer, Rabbi Eliezer, I want to tell you something. Bashamayim, in heaven, it was a big argument between the good angels and the bad angels, if to give you a son or not. A lot of people and a lot of angels, and even HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, this is the people that's supposed to get a ben zachar, a son. And all the bad angels says, no. Why do you give it to them? All he's doing, he's not doing it for L'Shem Shamayim. He's doing for Ge'ava. He's doing for Kavod. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, you know what? Let's try. And I want to tell you, I'm not a poor person. I'm Eliyahu Hanavi. And I came to tell you, because you passed this test, and because you did what you did, and you did not do anything to me all the Shabbat, and you respect me all the Shabbat, and you did not yell at me about the muktzeh and everything, this year you're going to have a ben zachar, a big tzaddik, sheya'ir et kol ha'olam shel Israel. He's going to be the biggest rabbis ever. Who was it, מוריי ורבותיי? הבעל שם טוב הקדוש. רבי ישראל הבעל שם טוב הקדוש was born בזכות in a merit of his parents. When you do הכנסת אורחים, when you do such a big mitzvah, look what you can get. So בעזרת השם, all of us will try to help each other and we'll try to do הכנסת אורחים. ובעזרת השם, we're all going to have משיח צדקנו במהרה בימינו.